Okay, so my electrician's awesome because I don't know which one. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Oh, look at how bright it is in here. Oh my gosh. It's so bright. It's too bright. I'm gonna have to turn that off. So my electrician was just here, digging the trench for, well, my electrician wasn't digging the trench. The like other contractors digging the trench, but my electrician was here to like lay the piping and whatnot. It's going into the trench because even though we live off grid now, it was never our plan to live off grid indefinitely. Now, we had planned to live off grid through the winter, but then just like all of the things that my contractor like wanted to, or like all of the things that we wanted to use the tiny house for and everything, my contractor was like, you would be better just to like do it now. Like just do it now. And so, yeah, and so we were like, okay, fine. So we're digging the trench now and everything like that. So anyway, but I was walking like back to my tiny house and all of a sudden there was a blinding light in my eyeballs and I was like, what the heck? Because like we're off grid. Like I had my little flashlight on my phone and you know, that was fun. So I look up and the motion light on the outside of my house is on and I'm like, what? Like what? So then I was like, uh-oh, I hope he didn't put the Blue Eddy outside because like the Blue Eddy battery, like it probably shouldn't be running outside. Like when it's this cold, it's about -9 right now, so it's a little chilly. I go and I check, no Blue Eddy outside, there's a wire inside. So what he did was he wired it so that the cord that was outside is now inside, sticking out of my panel, like my electrical panel, and is just plugged into the Blue Eddy. Which means that the Blue Eddy is powering the house. Look at those lights! So cool. So I just got into the tiny house. You'll notice the lighting looks a little bit different. There is a scheduled power outage tomorrow, so that means that I don't have the Blue Eddy tonight. I mean, it's not the worst. Like I do have 2 lanterns in the house currently, so I've got like this lantern right here, which is like the big lantern, and then I've got another smaller lantern over there. So like, it's not the worst. It's not like I'm in like complete and total darkness or anything, but it's just my parents, they, you know, obviously want to use the Blue Eddy because it is theirs when the power outage is happening, which is just going to make the night to night just, I don't know, just even more lonely. I really, really, really appreciate being able to run like this lamp, because it just makes it feel a little bit more like home. So it's gonna be really, really cold tonight. It was cold last night. It's about 12 degrees. Well, right now it's about 8 degrees, but it's gonna get down to 12 tonight, and it was about the same last night too. And I definitely noticed that I burned the wood stove like hotter and a lot later than I maybe otherwise would. I did cut a fair amount of like I did chop a fair amount of wood today, so I shouldn't have to chop any wood tonight. So one of the things, hold on, you guys can't see anything. It doesn't look that dark in this alcove until I go to film. So normally my head is against this wall here. I'm going to try and move my head down to here. So this is a neat little trick. So I have 2 barrels here. This larger one is my drinking water, and then this smaller one is my washing water. Now, I can use the smaller one for drinking water as well, but generally what I'll do when it comes time for me to like brush my teeth or wash my hands is I move the pet water dish underneath here, and then I can I can use from this bottle, and then the excess water just like drips into the pet's water dish. Now I obviously don't rinse my hands like this, right? Because I don't want soap to like get in there, right? But for something simple like just putting water on my toothbrush before I have toothpaste on it, then this is what I do. And then the excess water just drips right into the pet bowl. That way we're not wasting it. All right, so I do not have enough firewood to last the winter. Oops. This pile is really, really great, except that it's green. I'm gonna try and split it today. This wood may be ready. These logs come from the same tree as these ones. This wood in this row right here should be good to burn. This is older birch. It feels like it's almost ready. This is part of the green birch that we just did. This will maybe be ready late spring. This is fantastic wood that we've been slowly using. This wood is fantastic, but I've been burning this wood faster than I would have liked. This wood was all wood from the construction of my tiny house. All this wood is still good. It's really dry. It is not treated. It's not plywood or OSB or anything. Like, it's literally just wood. So I maybe have enough wood. I have another tree that I'm gonna harvest, but again, that tree's green, so it's not gonna be ready probably until next year. Whew, okay, so the pile that I had sitting right here is now done and stacked. It didn't take me that long to do. This wood actually feels really good. It's not quite ready to burn, but it's getting there. It feels good. Now I gotta do this.